With former two-time WBA light heavyweight champion of the world as well as cruiserweight champion of the world. You start off your career off the off-TV bout at Madison Square Garden, and you probably had one of the longest career of all those guys. With Purnell and Holyfield. Tell me about. Were you happy with your career? Are you done, Virgil? Are you retired right now?
Well, you never know. There might be something out there that's interesting. I'd like to go to China. Stuff we're kind of in the works of working something out like that, but if that doesn't, pan out, then I'm definitely retired.
And how many you broke? Remember when you broke Bob Foster's record? He was upset and talking smack.
Yeah.
How many defenses did you make of the light heavyweight title?
I probably got over 300 title fight rounds. And
now you were with Eddie Futch, and Eddie Futch was so busy that you took off with Freddie Roach, and he was. Is that what happened? What happened there? I remember Freddie Roach was his first. You were his first champion, I believe.
Yeah. Basically, Freddie was doing all the work, and it's no slight against Mr. Futch, but Freddie was doing all the work, and so it's just a natural transition. And
did you think then that Freddie would be a top trainer today? Do you feel like you had the aptitude for that?
I was confident. I mean, I went with Freddie and left Eddie, so I definitely would have to have definitely feel confident that he could definitely do the job.
And then June of '91, your favorite to beat Tommy Hearns, and that was his last great performance in his career of a legend. Tell me about that fight. Do you have regrets? I mean, could you have won that fight, Virgil?
It was a close fight. I mean, I'm the champion, but I think the champion should always get the nudge, except if you're fighting a legend.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it was probably a stinker of a fight and stuff, but it was a huge learning experience for me. I moved to Australia thereafter and won the title back, and then moved back. And
that's right. You went to go down and train with Jeff Fenech.
Yeah, I had to regroup.
And then you went, and then just a couple more questions, Virgil. You had knocked out Fabrice Tiozzo, man, in one round. That was a great win for you, weren't you? Wasn't that one of your great wins for you, or?
Not really,
no.
not for me, because I just beat him 5 years prior, and then I ended up being a 16-1 underdog. It's I had already beat.
First round knockout though, Virgil, against a top guy like that. No, what's your greatest win then? What's your most satisfying win for you then?
I don't know. I think all of them in their own right are special, especially in winning a title. When I won the title at 42, again, that was a big moment for me.
Oh, you mean against Frank Tate?
No, against Frank Tate. When I was 42, I fought Rudolph.
Okay. Now you had Now you fought Darius Michalski and then you lost to Jones. Now fighting those two guys, people said Jones always kind of ducked at Michalski. Would you have given him a chance against Jones in his prime during that time?
Well, I think Roy was pretty special, but he wasn't willing. I mean, I don't know if his legacy will ever be defined just for the simple fact that he wasn't willing to go outside the country. He didn't fight the Michalskis and stuff like that. So, that might be a little bit of a mark against him. We'll never know, who really was. I mean, yeah, HBO deems all their champions pound for pound the best. Everybody that fights on HBO is pound for pound the best. But, we'll never really know. I mean, and Darius equally didn't go outside of Germany. So.
Yeah, okay. No, that was a Moscow win. Was a good win too. The unification, that was a huge. Anyways, thank you for the interview. It'll be at YouTube or FightFoundation.com. Thank you.